Well, we may not have gotten the thrill of falling the tree, but we're gonna have all the fun of salvaging it. Twenty-seven inches at the butt. We're gonna have to wander into the woods to see how far the girth continues. But I said we could probably cut a couple boards out of it. Man, surrounded by prickle bushes. Well, that's a monster tree. I haven't walked the whole thing, but it's pretty lengthy, pretty girthy, and kindly donated to the channel. That's the best kind of tree. Safety first. I've done pretty good sticking to the rule of wearing the chaps. And I think, you know, aside from saving my legs, I think they've saved a lot of pair of pants. What are we taking? Well, we're taking none over than the soup mix. She's a thirsty saw, though, I'll tell you that. You're gonna have to put a little go juice in her. Ow! Man, I walked into every prickle bush the forest had to offer. There, got it. Yet another reason why they always carry a pocket knife. You never know when you might have to be your own surgeon. I'm going full bore today. I don't care what people think. I'm going full on Mr. Dress Up mode here. It's got the muffs on it and a screen to cover your face. It's just convenient. All right, well, the plan here today is I'm gonna limb the whole thing, and what we wanna end up with is we're gonna cut them at 16 footers because the length of beam, I have yet to decide 100%, but it's in that 14 to 15 foot range, the beams I'm gonna need. So we'll cut them at 16s, but I think, depending on how far this goes, we're gonna have to drag this out with a machine of some sort. I'd like to leave it in one piece. That way we don't have to hook up with a chain more than once or twice. Just depends what a guy can get his hands on for a piece of equipment and how much grunt it's got, because I would assume that that log weighs, oh, I don't know, a few pounds. Muffed on here. What was that? Yep, they work. Buck a little more. I'm having a love-hate relationship with the Rode microphone. Love the sound, hate the charging of the battery. So if you notice in the last two videos, the audio a little in and out because we were using the media mod for the GoPro. So we're gonna try this. I was wearing the mic for the first bit of bucking. Now I'm gonna leave the mic with you. In the comments, you tell me what you prefer. Oh, we got ourselves a trail blaze through there, straight as a whistle, nice and girthy until we get to the soup mix, and then, well, a split. The tale of two tops. This tree fell in with a rough crowd. It couldn't decide on a path, so it took two. If you don't know what causes trees to grow more than one top, well, typically something like a high-speed woodpecker, you know, flies into the tree, causes some damage, and then two tops grow in two different directions. 2, 3, 4, 7 tops, maybe more. You just never know what you're gonna find. But we've trimmed them all the way back until, well, they just don't even get big enough around to make a 2x4, and the top is broke out of it. So we stopped there at about 6 inches. Maybe we'll get one 2x6, but I think I got enough to get 2 8-foot out of the top, because what you want to avoid is the crotch area. Not desirable. We'll cut it out and we'll see what it looks like, but not something that, you know, you'd want to be parking a truck on top of if you're building out of it. That's good. You got a pin hiding in there? Oh yeah. Here, just stand over here in case that chain were to break. Holy moly, did that work good?
Road of power.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh yeah. Look at that, getting caboted right out of there. Oh, the soup mix. Oh no, the soup mix. I can't believe we got it in one piece. That's so awesome. Look at this beauty. It's gonna be a beauty full of dirt. We'll have to pressure wash it off, but look at it, it's still coming. Gravel. Okay, the dirt I can pressure wash off, but it's just gonna wreck the driveway. Yeah. I'll run down with the saw and take all the, because it's perfect, it rolled over, that's the only side I didn't buck. I can take all those off, cut it at just over 16 footers, see what we get out of it. I'll cut some extra, just to make sure it's not too short if that butt's rotten. Yeah, I don't know, I hope it's not rotten. Well, the only other way is if we just picked it up a little bit and I bucked a round off the end to see if it's rotten. You wanna do that? Okay, we'll move this chain. Oh. You got her. You think it's pretty solid? It feels solid. Yeah? Little punky there. I might just take another foot off. Maybe it's just at the stump. Because that'll ruin a whole beam, eh? If it's... But I mean, who knows how far you'd have to go to get rid of that. This is all good, eh? I could probably cut an 8x10 just out of that. Oh well, I'll get what I get, eh? Bet you that weighs more than 1,000 pounds, eh? I don't think I could take them two at your house at the same time. Too heavy. I'll back up. Tire trick, eh?
It's perfect.
I can't really call it the old tire trick because I've never actually done that before. I just made that up just right now.
Oh, there goes the chainsaw. Heave. What you doing, big dog? What you doing, my big dog?
Let's see what it looks like, I guess.
That's a good chopping block. He needs a little help there. Ah, that's just a baby.
One of them little bugs flew right down my throat.
Are you okay?
Oh, I think it was trying to kill me. It must have lived in that tree. We'll see about it. Much too heavy. Way too heavy. I think actually we're gonna back down the hill and handle this log as least amount of time as possible. We got a bit of dirt on them. It's the way she goes. They're home safe. We made it, but man, I hope they're sound inside. There's definitely dimensional lumber. What we really need is those beams. But you know, little suspense. Variety is the spice of life, they say. Still a little gritty, but we're not shooting for perfection around here. Well, there you have it. 3 nice 16 foots, all decked. We just had a temporary log deck built up here. We got a lot of milling ahead of us. I'm gonna give you a run through of the sawmill situation, parts we're waiting on, what the status is, everything. Got a wild man up there with a pressure washer. And then we'll be on to the next step. But keep these big ones separate over here on flat ground closer to the mill. Just, I think the less that Kubota's got to handle those big logs, the better. I said this way back in early sawmilling videos. The 16 footers, it sounds attractive to make long, big lumber. It's not that much fun. It's hard to handle. Well, it's fun, but it's hard to handle. They're hard to maneuver. They're hard to store. They're hard to stack. The slabs are harder to carry. The whole thing. So, to some 8 footers. We're well into our 2x6s. There's a pretty good stack there. I think there's 40 some odd in behind the tractors. There's another big stack. So we're well on our way to our goal of 100. And the mill just needs to get back up and running. It's sitting here dead as a doornail, waiting on blades to come in. We smoked a chunk of metal. Bunch of screws in there. The way she goes. Here's the blade. Those used to have carbide tips on them. Now they're just nubbies. Then our short log inventory pile's looking pretty good still too. I think there's quite a few decent ones. Those are a couple more we just added, the wet looking ones there. So in short, we have no shortage of things to do because we got more trees to come down and we're gonna be sitting pretty for material for our next project. We just gotta get there before the snow beats us. So I don't know if that's gonna be the next adventure, but I do know that there is gonna be a next adventure. We'll catch you on the next one, and thank you for watching.